Hi everybody, before things kick off, I thought I would stop off with someone who I found, Gav Thorpe himself. Nice to meet you, mate.
Hiya.
What's got you to the show today?
Well, today I'm helping my friend Carl, who runs Second Thunder. He's got a game called Open Combat, which is a small-scale skirmish game. He's going to be running the stand, so I'm running the demo game for him. We're doing a multiplayer battle pit today, so we've got a selection of different models. Essentially, the thing about Open Combat is you can set up your guys yourself. So whatever models you want to kit from whatever ranges, pre-gunpowder, fantasy. So if you want to have orcs or Romans or Vikings or whatever it might be, and then you create the stat lines using the rules and fight, nice quick skirmish games, usually sort of like half a dozen to 10 models. But here we're doing something a bit different for the multiplayer, so lots of people can try it out during the show.
All right, well, I have to say, this sounds very interesting to me. Being able to start up your own guys means you're really going to be able to tailor the force to do what you want it to do on the tabletop, yeah?
That's exactly it, and it's also about just collecting the models you want. Especially a show like this, people who are playing Open Combat, they wander around and go, oh, that'll make a cool warband. You don't have to worry about, how am I going what could I use them as? Because you'll literally write the rules yourself. You decide the skills, the stats, and then, like I say, you can also tailor it to the sort of play style you want as well, the sort of tactics. And there's multiple scenarios, a campaign system, obviously, because it's a skirmish game, so people love to link their games together. So, yeah, it's a nice, a really fun game, and particularly if you want to express your creativity with your modelling and things like that, and you're a bit of a butterfly gamer, samurai one week and sort of like Imperial Romans the next and orcs the week after.
I think I may know one or two like that.
There's a few of us, yeah, and also it's only like a 2 foot by 2 foot table, so space-wise, time-wise, it's also, even if you're playing big campaigns of some of the battle games and stuff, actually if you finish early you can always just crack out your war bands and have a game or two of Open Combat as well. So
absolutely fantastic. And right, what about you yourself? Because we know you're a bit of a rules writer, a bit of a buff on it.
Yeah.
Anything in the pipeline we should be keeping an eye out for from you?
Well, there's a couple of things. I've been tinkering around with a game. Actually, here we go. Plug. Big Stompy Robots. This is actually my son's toy robot, but which again is a bit of a make it up yourself. But if you go to my website, www.gavthorpe.co.uk, I'm kind of doing it for fun at the moment, but maybe a year or two down the line. And that's basically a mech fighting game, single mech, you're the pilot, quite detailed. But I also just started a collaboration with my old chum Andy Chambers from Games Workshop. We're working on the Strontium Dog game for Warlord. So that's kind of, that's exciting, getting the band back together, as it were.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm seeing more and more. A lot of you old XGW guys are starting to come back together and actually, that nostalgia hit's coming in where you want to work with your old mates again. Yeah. It's really great.
Well, and the thing is, just saying this, to someone else, none of us have gone very far. We're all still in the Nottingham area and stuff, so we all just live within a few minutes drive of each other because we never quite got away. We all bought houses and ended up settling down, so there's still that knot of most of the people who work in there at one time or other are still in and around the Nottingham area, so it's quite easy to collaborate and meet up for a coffee and chat about stuff. So I'm looking forward to that though. It's I've been a big, obviously a fan of 2000 AD since I was a teenager, and I've always wanted to work on one of those licenses. Now I got to work on Warhammer and 40k. That was one of my teenage things ticked off. Now I'm getting to work on some 2000 AD stuff, so it's like, actually that's pretty cool.
All right, well Gav, thank you very much, mate. Have a great show. I hope this table gets absolutely bunged with people and you have a great weekend. Guys, we will move on here. That's Gav Thorpe, that's me, and we're out.
Cheerio.